Let's Play Area 51, brought to you on behalf of GameAnyone.com by Frozen Foxy. So, now we can go ahead and look at the databank, and you can tell that I have actually managed to get 100% of the databank. That's awesome. I have no idea how I did that, but yeah, I did it. So that means we get to watch some extra special videos. Ready for this?
My name is Dr. Winston Gray.
Hi, Dr.
I
Gray.
have been here since the beginning.
Probably.
My life's work has been to untangle the mysteries buried within the DNA of man and the others.
The
To
dinosaurs, he
fulfill
means.
a pact and in turn become the linchpin for a new world order. Circumstances have changed.
Yes, lots of changes. He got a lot older.
For the uninitiated, I am Mr. White.
I'm Mr. Black.
My real name is unimportant.
Okay.
I am the facilitator of Dreamland.
The spice should
Yes.
flow.
The maker of dreams. I like that. It's poetic.
Is it? You guys talk about yourselves too much.
I have sacrificed my very life to reveal these secrets. The experiments I have conducted over the years have taken their toll on my mortal coil.
Really? I thought you were immortal.
Science has at last failed me, as I am unable to heal my body. But
Yeah.
my mind is still active, and it shall serve me to the end.
Yes.
I have done what I have
Dinosaurs are
done,
coming
so
back?
my work will not be in vain. It shall live through the ages, and I shall be remembered through it.
Really?
But I take credit for only what I have achieved here, deep in the bowels of this institution.
Making
The
Molder?
work was vast.
I first met Dr. Winston Gray during the Second World War. His brilliance in early DNA research earned him a leading role in developing biochemical weapons.
So when did you make the movie
The
Dune?
success of the Manhattan Project was inconsequential compared to the success we achieved.
Did you use
But
spice
our
in that missile?
projects were never approved for moral implications. So unbeknownst to Dr. Gray, I engaged in several experiments of my own in the Midwest.
Really?
The horrors I inflicted led to so many wonderful discoveries. But then the alien craft crashed in Roswell, and things took an interesting twist.
Really?
When I discovered the biochemical marvels hidden in the one called Edgar, I sent Dr. Gray to work immediately.
He means Marilyn Manson. I guess, you know, people with special things inside, they have strange eyes. I think he was in the Dune movie.
The moon landings nearly 4 decades ago were part of a misdirection by our government to confuse the public regarding alien encounters.
Damn moon
We've
hoaxes.
certainly been to the moon, but the mysteries and horrors found there would never make for quaint historical quotation.
Really? So there's aliens on the moon. That's interesting.
Working with the Greys, as they are called, has
And
been
you're white.
invigorating. The staff is scared to death of them, owing in part to an incident where a linguistic coordinator accidentally bumped into one during an early negotiation. The man's face was quickly and neatly torn from his skull.
That sucks.
I could swear I saw him register surprise in what was left of his eye sockets. And yes, it's true. Part of the pact gives them human subjects to experiment on, the
Really?
results of which are quite often gruesome. But I still find them a fascinating and brilliant species.
So you give them dumb people as long as they don't take you. I see how it is. I wonder if there's an alien named Mr. Gray. You're named Mr. White. I'm Mr. Black. Wait, this is Dr. Gray here, so that works.
Spontaneous human combustion was an ill-conceived notion pursued by a sector of the scientific community here. Their early testing on pigs made the laboratories reek of burnt bacon.
Bacon.
Human test subjects smelled even more repugnant. I was most grateful when that line of research was abandoned. But there is an interesting side note to that experiment.
Oh, yeah?
The urban legend of a man drugged by strangers, later waking up in a tub of ice missing his kidney or liver or whatnot. That arose from early test subject failures that were inadequately disposed of.
You know that happens in real life, right?
It has always been the goal of our organization to do what's best for mankind.
Yeah, right.
The pact with the Greys simply pushed up the timeline. Those put in power by us, presidents, prime ministers, religious figures, and nobility, sometimes get greedy. However,
Yeah,
an
they want more
assassin's
gas.
bullet, or the delightfully degenerative effect of the many diseases in our control, usually takes care of that.
You guys sound like jerks.
The claims that the Bible holds a secret mathematical code that prophesied world events.
Da Vinci Code.
That was initiated by a group of scientists who got inebriated one evening and thought it would make a good practical joke. Crop
Beer.
circles were another one of that crew's pranks.
Really?
The after-hours entertainment here is extremely limited, and this sort of puerile behavior regrettably occurs from time to time.
That sucks.
Some have called our plans a Luciferian conspiracy. But they
You'd
will
have to
not
have
say
red
such
eyes
things
for
after
that.
the coming of the new guard. They will hold their tongues. Not because they have had a change of heart, but because... well, because they will already have rotted out from the inside. The chips we've implanted in the majority of the population under the guise of vaccinations allow us to watch the watchers. Now, how could anyone say the pact was a bad thing?
Good thing I don't take vaccinations.